Walk Like You Talk. I'm your host. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. I'm going to be reading from Ephesians 6 from 5 through 9 today. So basically this is about slaves and masters. And I'll get into the reason why I'm reading this today. But let me just read it first. So it says, slaves, obey your earthly masters with deep respect and fear. Serve them sincerely as you would serve Christ. Try to please them all the time, not just when they are watching you. As slaves of Christ, do the will of God with all your heart. Work with enthusiasm, as though you were working for the Lord rather than for people. Remember that the Lord will reward each one of us for the good we do, whether we are slaves or free. Masters, treat your slaves in the same way. Don't threaten them. Remember, you both have the same master in heaven, and he has no favorites. The reason why I wanted to read that is because I feel like I'm speaking to somebody, and I'm definitely going to ask you to share this video. And I'm speaking to me too, actually. This is for me as well. You could be in a job and you could be really contributing good services, and your servitude can be top notch. And what they call in this particular one is the masters. The masters may not see what you're actually bringing to the table, but God does. And so it really doesn't matter what the master is seeing, because God is over both the slave and the master, as that word was saying. And it doesn't, promotion, we know that it doesn't come from the east, west, south, north. It comes from God, So with that being said, sometimes whatever purpose you're serving at the place you're serving, it may just be that God has you doing these certain things because you're actually helping a lot of people. You're actually being an example to people of how to model your title, your position, your work, your servitude, so that others can catch on and grow from you. Because there's always somebody that's going to be remotely hungry as you, or hungrier, something like that, and they see that good performance, and God is using you to do that. So it may not look like it's paying off right now, but God is he's ahead of that. You could one day, pass up your manager. You could, end up owning that company soon, be a CEO of that company, just by you just doing what you're supposed to do and not worried about, getting attaboys and all that kind of stuff. I go through this too, because, it's cool to get attaboys and things like that, but it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. Just do it like you're doing it for the Lord. You're not doing it for even the master. You're doing it for the Lord. And if you do it for that purpose, which is what we're reading here, you will be uplifted. You will be taken care of. There's no doubt about it. It may not be the timing you want, but it's coming. It's coming. All you got to do is hold on and just stay steadfast and stay consistent, stay persistent, and it's coming. It's coming. Like, it's not going to pass you by. Like, what you're doing is not in vain. It's just what we call servitude. I really wanted to speak that because I know there's people that's going through it, and you may be ready to quit. Let's just keep it real. Like, you may be in a situation where you're ready to quit. You're like, man, I done put in my hard sweat, blood and tears into this, and they just don't see me. They don't see it. Don't quit. Don't quit, because you're too close. You're too close, you know. And like I said, just remember, the promotion does not come from that person. It comes from God. God can use them people. He can use people over them, you know, which are the masters. He can use people over them, you know, whoever he chooses to use. You're going to be able to, he may even take you out that situation in his own time and then put you somewhere else. You know, bring somebody else is going to be a blessing to you there. He can bring them there. You know, like, you don't know, but just don't give up. You know, stay steadfast, stay hungry, stay serving, because your serving is going to pay off. It's going to pay off. So I just wanted to speak that because I know somebody's going through it. You know, like I said, we got all this new year, you know, stuff going on and people trying to set new goals and, you know, be in new places and things like that. But, you know, sometimes just work the plan you've been working too. You know, just put your all into it and serve and just do it like you're doing it for the Lord. Remember, it's not for that person, you know, that you know, it looks like or appears like you're doing it for. It's for God. You know, them people see you. You know, I know, believe me, I've been where you are and I am where you are. You know, like, sometimes it's like, you know, I know, like, I'm doing like 99 things right, and I ain't even exaggerating. I'm doing 99 things correct as could be. But sometimes they're looking for that one thing to try to throw you off. Like, you know, like, oh, you could have did this better. You could have, you know, you could have did this with that situation or whatever like this, you know. And that one situation, you know, versus the 99 things you've done, you know, good. You know, don't be discouraged by that. Don't. You know, if you know you're putting everything into it and you're doing it the best you can, proudly, you serving like you're supposed to be serving, it's going to pay off. It has nothing to do with that master. It has nothing to do with them. Remember, he gave a word to them too. If they're not treating the servants right, the slaves right. So remember, that message goes back to them too, you know? So just be cool, work the plan, and just stand still. Pray and stand still. I love you guys. I hope this blesses you. It's blessing me. You know, share it with someone who's going through that situation. It may be you. It just may be you. And it's a lot of people actually, but you know, the Lord has wanted me to share this, so I'm thankful to do it. So you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. In Jesus' mighty name. Peace.